Γεια σας, καλησπέρα σας. Καλώς ήρθατε στο κανάλι Τριφυλάρα TV. Είμαστε εδώ για το watchalong με την Κύπρο που να παίξει το Norway σε έναν ευρωπαϊκό qualifier. Να τις πάμε άσχημα νομίζω. Αλλά είμαστε έτοιμοι να δούμε τα σκάτα απόψε. Τώρα ευκαιρνούν οι ομάδες έξω. Τώρα αποχωρώ τον εντιαμε ο Odegaard, εντιαμε και ο Haaland, κατήχοι μας. Έχει παραπάνω από τη χώρα τους, παρά της Κύπρου. Έχει και δύο Κυπρέους. Ήρθα να δουν τα δύο κοπέγια. Και εμείς με δίχως τον Haaland και τον Odegaard μπορούν να μας δέρουν στην άσχημα. Εντάξει. Μπράβο, σκάτα. Είναι το δικό μας τώρα. Ο Μάου παίζει, Καστάνος, Κόκιτς, Κορέα νομίζω. Αν και τον Καχκουλί μέσα. Μπράβο του. Νομίζω και ο Χάμπος, ναι. Δεν ακούω το στούπις εν τούτο ο Χάμπος. Δηλαδή η Παστορίκη είναι μας win για τους νομικούς και εμείς σκάτα. Εντάξει, Κορέα μέσα, Κυπριανού, Κόκιτς, Καρό, Ανδρέου, Χαραλάμπους, Κούσουλος, Καστάνος και Κακολί. Εντάξει. Πάλι, 5-4-1. Ενώ χωρώ παστορίκ, όλη η ομάδα έτσι, ξέρεις, μαζί, δεν μπορεί να πούσει. Μην βάλετε, αν τους αφήκει να βάλουν στην πέντε που πάνω μας. Ε, Άρκεψε. Σε ένα λεπτό γκολ. Ωραία, μπράβο. Είπα στα δεξιά τώρα. Εδώ και φάουξα. Όχι. Θέλει βοήθεια στο Χαραλάμπους. Δικό μας. Throw-in. Κύριε λες. Μπράβο. Ευκάλαν το. Εντάξει. Τον και σπάια. Να δούμε πόσο καιρό θα εντάξει. Άντε ρε. Να μας κάνουμε στην counter attack τώρα. Ω, τα ευκολία. Μπράβο. Να πω κάθε τώρα. Κάτι έπαθε το tablet. Lei sono quattro. Ακόμα μηδέν μηδέν. Ήρθα πίσω. Δεν το καταλαβαίνω. Τέλος παίζουμε sometimes. Το καλύτερο πράγμα για την Κύπρο έχουν παίχτες. Μπορούν να βάλουν και έναν γκολ, και δυο γκολ, και τρία γκολ. Αλλά δεν τους θέλει να παίξει έτσι. Δεν ξέρω γιατί. Pretty crap game so far. But for Cyprus, 0-0 in Gallo. Θέλει βοήθεια. Παναγιά μου. Να τη και ο Στέφανος σε λίγο. Δώσ' του το πίσω. Μπράβο ρε κακούλη. Oh yeah. Nothing happening at the moment. Nothing happening. Oh, this is shit. Just pass, 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 pass. Is he going to shoot? They've got it on the left-hand side of the box. è uscito. Odegaard. Dai, chi adesso? Ma non buttare. Oh my god. I'm surprised there's quite a few Cypriots there today. And again, the game has stopped for me. It's going back on. But this is shit at the moment. Bine, acum. Realmente bala emis. Părere liftasi. Andrei oameni din bala. Ai.
Hello.
Oh,
I just arrived.
yeah. Τώρα, ακούω. How's it going?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
My words.
Can you hear me?
You're lagging a bit. Yeah, you're lagging. I don't know why.
Ah, okay. No idea why. How about now?
Miraculata? If you're lagging.
1 second. All right. I'm going to come out and come back in.
Yeah. Oh. Holland. Almost scored.
Dora Griezmann.
Yeah, Holland almost scored. Jeez. We're on the ropes. As expected. This manager want to play like 10 on the back. So it's expected that Norway are going to miss chances. They're going to hoof the ball towards Haaland and hope he scores. They have other qualities as well on the pitch, like Odegaard and a few other players as well. But Haaland, bruh, is long. My man is trying to jump in again. Slowly. Okay,
Dora
now?
Griezmann. Good. Yeah, I just
Haaland
saw
looks
that.
good.
I think you're ahead of me again because I think I saw that chance after.
Where are you watching it?
Just on my tablet, on Rick.
I'm watching it on a live stream on my
Ah,
PC.
hmm,
Yeah.
me too. But anyway, I think we've done quite well to keep it 0-0 at 20 minutes.
Yeah. Haaland almost scored now. So, like I said, we'll keep him quiet. It'll be like okay, but at the same time, they have other qualities as well on the pitch that can hurt us. But what you expect with this guy, man? Plays 10 at the back every game. Plays 10 at the back, man. Of course, we're gonna get peppered. And against this side, I don't expect us to go forward anyway. It's long. So we're not gonna even if we go forward, okay, we're not gonna lose 5-0. We're gonna lose 5-2 or 6-2.
Oh,
Bro, defensively, like structurally, defensively, we're a mess. We're supposed to be like this defending side that's supposed to make the other team that difficult. You know how like Bambos used to play with the national team? It wasn't really this defending, but he knew how to defend. He knew how to play
Yeah.
with the ball, and he knew how to defend as well. And bro, he hurt a lot of teams with that kind of style of play. It wasn't like ultra defensive and hope for the best. He had a plan and a system. Okay, you could argue that he had better players back then as well. He's like,
Yeah, that's the thing there. I mean,
for
I
me,
said
the
this
way,
tonight.
like, I don't think this national team is as good as what it was. If you look at it, like, on paper.
Well, supposedly we should be better because of how many players play abroad, but it's not the same. Like when you look at the attack, especially years ago, Mihalis Costantino, Yanagis Okaz, Alonefti, Avram, these were decent players. I mean, okay, even now I still think the best thing about Cyprus is the attacking-minded players, but we don't use. Well, he doesn't use them the right way, in my opinion. I'm surprised. To be honest, people at work ask me, "Oh, I really want to go to this game." I was like, "Why?" I'm like, to be fair, they're not Cypriot, they're Nepali.
Bro, he's a
Um,
coward.
they wanted
And
to
this man
see Haaland again, Haaland and Odegaard, but I said I can't sit there and watch Cyprus get battered. I know it sounds stupid. I should be used to it, but it annoys me because I think we have a
I
decent
bet we
enough
are gonna
team.
get.
Sorry, what's that?
Yeah, but if we go for it as well, like we're still gonna get peppered.
Exactly. Yeah.
If we're still gonna go forward, like we're still gonna get peppered against these sides. The only way is to make them work for it, and be difficult. But we don't do that. Bro, this
I
guy wanna
mean,
put like his favorites instead. His friends. No, no.
well, at least he's put Gakpo Leon.
My friend,
Yep.
how was your experience on the IS game? How was it?
Well, look, when because I had my friend from the UK come over, and that was one of these things he wanted to see was see omonoia play with me. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. The funny thing is, I didn't use a gata filanthro for him. I just used my cousins and said, oh, he's running late, and just got him a ticket. It's such a stupid system. Um, and he actually bought the away shirt, the green one, the new one, which is really nice. I was like, this is actually a really nice shirt, so I might buy one of them shirts. But yeah, I was disgusted. Like
I'm gonna
the
play.
the
Yeah.
3 goals we conceded was terrible, Stefano, really bad. Now, when I look back at it, the first one, I think it was actually a decent shot. I don't think Fabiano was at fault with that one, but the second and third, I think could have been avoided completely, to be honest. But
It was
But having said that, how many chances does it take for us to score? That's what annoyed me the other day.
Didn't I say this in the IL game? It was supposed to be
Yeah.
a lot more clinical. I said it. I said it, bro. I said it. But our attack is it's individual brilliance
Mm.
and relying on Kaku and putting Karim as a 10. It doesn't make sense, bro. It just doesn't make it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
No.
And
No.
like it doesn't only like doesn't make sense. He doesn't track back like a midfielder kind of way. He doesn't like the Marcario was Marcario Bezos. So it open up spaces for eyes to do a lot more. And we've got Pepe. Like, bro, we're playing with 9 men. We're playing with 9 men. Lesiax, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bro, that was his worst performance I ever seen. I've seen some shit performances for him and some good, amazing. When I saw him at times, the first time I saw him live, I was wow. Never seen a player like him. Never seen such quality. But bro, against IS, I don't get the point, bro, from this manager as well. Putting Marquinhos, okay, he put Marquinhos because we heard Lezax was injured. Okay, Lezax was injured. Put Marquinhos. He did. Okay. He got included as well in the goal, in the 1-1 against Lockstar. And you don't put him because you want to put Leziax? Because why? Is he your favorite? Is he what? Why? He wasn't even like fully ready to start, and you saw it the way he was playing. Should have started Marquinhos and Franson. I can't really blame Franson on his performance that much. But that's why I was saying that we played with 9 men because it was him. Didn't know what the hell was going on. Bash was doing most of the work. We didn't have number 10 that can cover for him as well. Like to communicate as well with the whole midfield, to have a better chemistry with a player like that. They can carry the ball and Plaston Nashika literally
Yeah.
So when the first goal went in, I was like, why? Like why? What is this? Why? Then we equalized. Okay, cool. 1-1. And then they scored again. Oh, we scored. And then they scored. Bro, when it was 2-2, I think, I said to my dad, even if we win today, even if we win, we're not winning the league. We're not going to go win the league. The reason why I said that, because I saw an absolute disgusting performance. Disgusting. And you could say, okay, the next game they can improve and be better after the international break. Bro, if they play again like that, consistently, throughout the whole league, or even against Barfors, we're going to get absolutely destroyed. It's simple. And if we play like this, but we haven't been convincing throughout the season as well. I haven't been fully convinced. Even against Luxor, when we turned around, I wasn't happy when we turned around, but I wasn't convinced. Yes, Aris wasn't a good performance either. Let's be real, but we managed to equalize, nick it at the end, the draw.
Nope, δεν χαζάς. Nope, να χτυπήσω. Σιγά σιγά θα πάμε μπροστά οι μισοί του γάμου του κέρατο τους. Oh, man.
I got kicked out. I don't know why. My internet went mad. Yeah, I'm back.
Εντάξει, έχασαμε.
Yeah.
Ήταν να σου πω, ο φίλος μου που ήρθε μαζί μου είπε το πιο χειρότερος παίκτης στην ημέρα ήταν ο Λέσιαξ. Είχε 3 φορές, είχε 3 φορές, έκαμε μια μπάσα, το ίδιο μπάσα που έφυγε για goal kick και είπε μου το φίλος μου in the second half, λέει μου ρε, είδες τον, 3 φορές έκαμε το ίδιο πράγμα. Και one point of the game, I got really pissed off. I think either Semedo at that point or Alium, I can't remember which one. They were on the left wing, going forward, and he was so far back. I was like, he might be tired. I get it, all right, but come on, go and help your teammate out. We need an extra attacker there to help him out. So he's, for me, the worst. He was the
Yeah.
worst. He was the worst. But again, like you got to look at. Oh, we had a chance there with Gastano.
Yeah.
Um,
Bro,
yeah,
for me, it's the manager is to blame as well.
of course.
He got it wrong with his starting lineup and his tactics, his coward tactics throughout the game, and his substitutions as well. Some of them were like questionable. I don't understand him on that. Bro, I see this team and I say, okay, this is a chance, like to do something, and then we fuck it up. Fuck it up. Games like Camnodissa, we should have easily won that. Didn't. Threw it away. Against Sahel. Okay. New. Fine. Can get away with that one. Against IS. Shocking. Inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable. We weren't even the best team on the pitch. Yeah, we missed a lot of challenges, but we weren't even the best team on the pitch, bro. I saw Gamniosa playing football. I saw Gamniosa moving a lot more faster than us. We don't have those kind of players that fast, bro. I've been seeing the same thing for the last 2 years. Slow, lethargic, like can't make one pass correctly, like can't run. This team hasn't half the same energy or the fast players as well at the same time to do something at least a lot more energetic. Bro, I saw IS. They were a lot more energetic than us. How about Abano next year?
Let's go.
I don't see that from our team.
Let's go. I was going to say to you, let's go one by one. So the first game of the season was now Salamina. Now, did we win convincingly because they went down to 10 men? That's the first question you've got to ask yourself. Even though I enjoyed the game and I enjoyed, people's performances and I enjoyed all about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, y this, and I'm there.
Norway. I said 6-0. 6-0. I said 6-0 today. Holland to score 4.
Hello. I got a deflection, to be fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So the Nea Salamina game, no problem there. Clean sheet, good start to the season. Second game, Gabriodisa, but I'm not going to blame too much on Avusti on that one. I'm sorry, when you're 3-1 up and then 3-2, you expect to hang on for dear life, and they didn't. They just threw it away.
We were 2-1.
It was 3-1. 3-1.
Oh, that one was on the players. I can't blame the manager, but I'm seeing the IS game. I blame you.
Yeah, that's fine. So that was Gambiodisa. Then we played Aboel. We beat them, even though again there was all this problems with the red cards and everything. It was just a crazy game, but at least we beat them. When you come to a derby, you don't really care as long as you get the 3 points. And some of the players played quite well that day. I mean, especially if I remember rightly, he got sent off, but I actually enjoyed Simic, the way he played in Gakuli that day. Then AL. Again, another red card. But at the same time, like you said, the first half, we should have at least been 1-0, 2-0 up.
2-3 easy.
Is this another goal? Oh, no. Why has it gone back?
Move forward. Maybe it shows the highlights. Mine is on minute 33:40.
Say 4:38 now. I am. Yeah. Like the seconds as well. They've just taken a corner last time I've seen.
I'm a bit behind. Okay.
Okay. Index. So IL was a bad result. Then we played. Was it Addis? Yeah, Addis the next game.
Even that one, bro. You 1-0 up and you play defensive. I don't care if they're the best team in Cyprus. We should be beating them, we should be like, although that was our biggest chance to beat them this season. Now, when we played them, we didn't do that. We were cowards. Let's be real. And then when we realized we went down to 2-1, then we realized, oh shit, everything's going tits up. Let's turn it around. And the last minute, that's where they decided to play attacking football. They went more naked as well. We brought on the substitutions and changed the game. But at the same time, come on, man. Is this how you challenge? You don't challenge like that, man. No. No. Even the COVID year, when like 1920, I saw some of the best football we've ever played. I can't even tell you that was the best football we played for the last 4 or 5 years. Easy. Better than the year when we won the league. The year when we won the league, we started off okay. Then we had that mad non domina Wenegame 2020 in November, and then we were panicking, and then we made that win against PAOK, and then until then we had like 10, 15 straight wins, and we won the league. At least that team had character, leadership, togetherness. I don't see that. I don't in this team. I don't see the same character. I don't see the same leadership. I don't see the same togetherness. I don't see the same fight. Yes, you can say we fight and we managed to not lose the games. But back then, bro, we played against Ike. That year we won the league. Slapped them 3-0. Abuel slapped them 3-0. And Orthosis towards the end of the season at the Papadopoulos 2-0. Even at home 3-0. We were smashing teams. We were smashing them. They were scared of us. Now they're not scared of us. We're kind of scared of ourselves. We are. We don't have that kind of character, man. Like we did. It's not the same. It's not. And bro, like most of this team is not the spine that won the league. It's the spine that kind of like finished 7th and 6th. Most of these players, yes, they won 2 cups, but the spine is from the previous season. We didn't have a lot of success. When we get into Europe as well, sorry, before you go on, when we get into Europe as well, we didn't win any game. Any game. How are you gonna earn respect as well in Europe? We don't win any games against Ararat and Karabakh. But come on, man. At least at home, managed to beat these teams, man. Ararat as well. You should be beating them twice, man. I'm not saying I'm a big club. I'm not supposed to beat them in Europe, but bro, I'm seeing Aris being Rangers. We were in the group. We couldn't beat Ararat. Piss off, man. Come on, man. And it's the same spine from those players. They couldn't do that. Like they finish these kind of games, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
The worrying thing for me with this team is last year, because they got rid of Lennon, and then obviously Ferrara came in, and then obviously came in, they started showing a little bit more effort and determination. They want a cup out of it. That's what worries me. Sometimes I think, are they a bad team and these cups have just covered it up, or is it the manager? Because I don't want to say I want him gone, because I actually don't mind, obviously. I don't think he's such a bad coach. But yeah, we should be beating as at home, especially. I mean, next 4 games, have you seen, like, our fixtures is going to be difficult. You've got Bafo and Othosi. I think Ajax is in this one as well. And one more big team, I think. It's going to be tough. So they need to get ready.
It's Bafo, Ajax, Apollo, and then we have everything else.
Apollo. Okay.
Bro, listen. In the bigger games, they show a lot more than there's like they're showing what they should be showing against the bigger, like the smaller teams. That's what
Yeah.
worries me. The smaller teams we play like idiots. Like against the bigger teams, we play like bro, passion and desire in the bigger games. And against the smaller teams, we walk on the pitch, and then we find ourselves behind, or we might be ahead, and then we draw.
Yeah.
No, bro. With this kind of mentality, you finish fifth up, fifth or fourth. I'm not gonna lie. With this mentality, you don't finish. You don't win the league. You don't challenge. I'm sorry. You don't do that. No.
So, what do you want out of these next few games then? Like, how many
So me,
points?
what I want, what do I
Yeah.
expect?
What do you expect?
What do I expect?
Yeah. Huh?
2 wins maximum.
Two wins.
Two. That's it.
That's not great.
It's not. But at the same time, the only positive out of all this madness, this shit show, is that we are unbeaten. Us and someone else, we haven't got a loss. I think Apollon should be Apollon. I'm not sure.
No.
We don't have a loss.
Oh yeah, because Anorthosis lost, didn't they, to Aris, which was a big win for us.
Aris didn't lose. Should be Aris and us or Apollon and us. I don't know.
No, I think you're right. I think it is Apollon because Apollon beat Aris the week before.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. But we draw games when we shouldn't draw. We should be beating those teams. We beat those teams, we'll be top of the league. Bro, we're only like 2 points, 1 up to 2 points, something like that behind Boyle or top of the league. Imagine them on top of the league when they had all those troubles. When Sabindo was there, holding them back, being an idiot every game. And he was an idiot. Let's be real. He was an idiot. He was doing disrespecting every single opponent, shouting for the sake of shouting, tactics, scata. Let's be honest. And he left. Look at them playing the football of their lives. Comfortable. They kept the clean sheet. 2 clean sheets. 5-1 as well. Bruh.
Did you hear that he had an altercation with Yanagis or Kaz as well? And I'm like, what's he doing, this guy? He doesn't care, man. But I'll never forget the first time, because I didn't know much about him. Because only for the Hokomba, c'est medio abuelo. Ci ba me, e voglio le fosse una parte non vendi mappa boxe. Ma na parte sono ragazzi bene. Venne visto un bell'ommas. Proprio sapinto e mi dicevo. Ci dato ce l'ho, ma te gli altri l'avevano studiato a Frobo.
hanno messo still bellos. This time 100 times more. Jesus. Get Spire. He puts Get Spire as well. Still Bellaranto. Nah, man, he's a circus. He's a circus. But look at them without him. Comfortable. Comfortable wins. Yeah, man. We should change our mentality. We're not
I wouldn't write them off. The Abuel, that is. I wouldn't.
I'm not saying that they're going to win the league, but they could be better than us. Now, looking at things now, if you told me a month ago, 2 months ago, no, we're way better than them. We're going to finish second or third, and they're going to finish like 7th if they continue like that. But they, you saw what happened, and with them, and now I could easily tell you that they're going to finish above us. Again, emotions, predictions, and all this kind of stuff change every single month when you see things. But when I'm watching Omonoia right now, bro, I can't like really change my opinion that much on them, because another way that I can really change my opinion, and I'm going to finish 5th or 4th, is that they change it up, change the mentality, change the way they're playing as well. Not only saying tactically, but characterically as well. It's very poor.
Yeah.
We always find ourselves in difficult situations every single game where we shouldn't.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to what I said. Like every time you do something stupid, like when we drew to Gamiotis, I said to you, we need to beat Apoel. Well, we always need to beat them anyway, but it puts more pressure on you. Now we drew against Ayers. Straight away, all I can think of, we have to beat Buffalo, you know. And they had a terrible result the other day against AEK 0-0. And I'm worried that will give them even more, not confidence, but like motivation to beat us. And I'm not looking forward to seeing Bruno play against us.
Bruno, Jairo, Valangari. Bro. Imagine AES managed to score 3 easily against us, bro. Imagine them players. We need to be a lot more careful. I don't know if he's going to put Lang instead of Panayotou or Militic, or he's going to put Koulibaly. What he's going to do with the defense. It depends. Depends. But the measures to none.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what this guy thinks, man. I don't know. It's not consistent what he does. It's not consistent.
I think it's too much time, too soon. Validon, Banayoto straight in. I think we need to give him some time still.
Bro, he shouldn't have thrown him in like that, man. At least bring him on when it's 20 minutes to go. Don't bring him on in the deep end like that, man. Away against Oxford in the deep end, and team that is fighting for their lives right now. Not a single win. Like, of course, they're gonna play like that. They would have been amazing, but maybe like δυσκολέψαμε στο τέλος της ημέρας. It took us like in the last 80 minutes to win the game. So again, don't take things too much for granted. Like, don't disrespect too much. And I'm not saying he disrespected them, but putting in Panayotou in like that when Blanc was doing very well, I don't see the point. Like, I don't see the point. The guy is getting brocked up physically against other attackers. So of course it's going to be difficult for him because he's not ready. I can rely on him maybe later on towards December, January, February, or around that times. Not now. Reason is because he's not ready. I trust him. But now it doesn't make sense to put him.
Yeah. It's annoying because I remember you said this before, no Choftes, like this is, I think it was a Sheriff game, and I know we're not in Europe this year, but you were saying like, I hate the fact that we have one win, lose, one win, draw, one win, lose. I know we haven't lost this season, but these draws feel like a defeat. There's no consistency in this team. That's what pisses me off the most. That's what pisses me off.
And where we finished? 7. Finished it.
Exactly.
We don't want to end up in the same situation again because it's gonna get nasty. We don't win a trophy as well because it's gonna get nasty, man. Because the fans don't deserve this. Fans don't deserve this at all. Record ticket sale, like on season tickets. And you do this. This is what you offer us. Is it it? Is this it? Is this it? Are we dickheads? Don't have a striker, proper striker that put his chances away at least. Better than Gaku. Because I can't rely on Gaku, man. It's too much on him. And second, I don't think he really has it in him to carry us like this or score like 10. Or score. Maybe he can score 10 goals. But I don't know if he's not that guy that's going to carry us. So we needed someone who actually gets a chica, or some that pisha, un body, not really that was spent then call.
Yeah. Poi, εντάξει, λυπούμε τον Καρκουλή, αλλά έχει φορές, especially το δεύτερο μήχρονο, when he went round the goalkeeper and he skied it high. To be honest, I need to watch it again to see the highlights to see if it was a difficult angle, but even then, get it on target, my guy.
Oh, it's
That's
not
the thing.
that. Where's your vision? My G, where's your vision? Why you didn't pass it back? There were players behind you. What did he do, man? I don't understand. Sometimes I go, like honestly, sometimes with his decision making, I'm like, Jesus, world class, amazing. Sometimes, Jesus Christ, why? Brain dead decisions. Bro, I remember in the game against Karabakh, that is where I knew that he's like intelligently, football wise, he's not it. Nothing he's dumb, stupid, intelligently as a footballer, no, no. Maybe you could say he's young, but no. No, these are simple things. You don't need to be a 30 year old to make simple, basic decisions. And he does things every that time. Against Aris, where he didn't pass it. Against, bro, I remember, I'm going to go back to that game against Karabakh. Bro, he went through, and instead of going with his pace towards Navali Derma, e shootare. Deve stare Zugna. Man, και με καταλάβεις τον παίχτη ρε παιδιά, αν είναι ξύπνος νέο, ας πούμε, κάποιες φορές με τα decisions του. Τούτα είναι basic πράγματα. Δεν πρέπει να είσαι ο πιο εξύπνος παίχτης. Αν εξύπνος είναι να τάχανα πώς να ανοίξεις χώρους και ξέρω δύο, παράδειγμα, όπως το Modric της Real. Look how he plays the game. And he's 38 years old. And he plays the game like he's 27. But his brain is next level. Because he has it. That's what I call a player. When he finds even in the difficult situations, intelligent. But when I see these things, these are basic things, basic stuff. Bro, come on, man. And it's unfair on him as well. Like, κάποιες φορές ξέρεις, para κάνει κάποια πράγματα, είναι ο ήρωας. Και γι' αυτό μου φαίνεται έτσι. But, bro, it costs us at the same time.
Yeah, and I'm listening to the guys in the studio say how much they really appreciate Cyprus's effort in this game, and I'm like, really?
Better than the Messi.
Honestly, yeah, no, I agree with you. Everything you said, I agree with you. I actually, I watched No Choftes on Saturday after the game when I got home, and I actually agree with Pedro. I honestly thought if I had to pick one player that I thought at least he was putting the effort in was Semedo. The only thing that really bugged me with Semedo was that one where the ball came in the box and he touched it like to set himself up, and it's like, Galate, why not just shoot first time and be done with it?
The decision making do το χειρότερο. Oh, sorry, the decision making though, it was brain dead. Let's be honest, at time. But when in terms of effort, trying at least here and there, να μέσα στις φάσεις κάπου, δεν μπορώ να πω ότι ήταν ο χειρότερος παίκτης μες στο γύρο, που ήμουν τους χειρότερους. Αλλά άμα χωρώ άλλους που 10 φορές χειρότεροι, μπορώ να το πάω πας στο Semedo, because, okay, έβαλε γκολ, που την άλλη ναι, έκαμε κάποιο πράγμα που δεν πρέπει να κάνεις, ειδικά at the first goal, what the fuck, why? Since this is what I say, decision making, what was that? Man's trying to become Ronaldinho and play hero ball as well at the same time. Hollywood pass. Did I move in Hollywood pass? If I'm a
I'll tell you who I thought had another bad game. Well, not another, but another player had a bad game when he came on. It's Shambles. I thought he was terrible when he came on. Didn't change the game whatsoever. Made it worse, in my opinion. Bezos didn't really affect. Actually, most of the changes, apart from Allium, didn't really make a difference, to be honest. Not really.
Well, in the third goal, I'm sorry. In the third goal, I think it was the third goal. bro, he was trying to mark someone and he didn't know where to go. I'm talking about Hamza. He didn't know where to go. He didn't know who to mark. He was going everywhere. Champion and the do these eyes, bam, goal. Da Ulidan Pandu, Ulidan, Obujanani, Chindinora. Rainbow, they baston campo battio. And then he was looking.
Lo smanetto, la panacamana in Chinese, che not visto the camera anyway. I'll be back. Oh, ritta bisu. Está viso. Stefano, that's a really good getting technique on. What would it take for Get Spired to actually get sacked?
I don't know, man. Probably finish on minus 40 goals.
I mean, honestly, I was thinking about it today. I was like, we haven't even got a draw. It's all defeats. I think the last win was it Greece, I heard, last year? Or this
Friendly.
year?
Friendly nations. I don't remember what that was. Yeah. Probably, bro. I don't know. More beatdowns and more beatdowns. More.
Even he looks like he's giving up. I've got this. Obviously, I'm watching it now, and he's on the touchline. No kind of motivation, no reaction. He just, I don't know why.
Man, it's on him. It's all on him. I don't want to hear this. It's on him. He's the one that making these fuck ups. Anyway, he should get sacked. Bro, he should get sacked. After the Spain game, the things that my man was saying, the stupid excuses that he was saying after that game, he should get sacked, man. I don't hear. He's a fraud. I mean, I bet he's enjoying this. Not even. Oh, he's getting paid. He's getting paid good money.
How much do
he puts his friends? One sec. He puts his friends in every game. Oh, and my job is not even in danger, even if I lose 6-0. So yeah, man. Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, Joe.
I was thinking about it because it's just not. Look, I know we're not obviously a great footballing side, but I do think we can be a bit more competitive. I mean, they've done okay today, but Agoma is just not good enough. Even the style is, like in the studio, they were saying, "Oh, we had 2 good chances." And then you look at them; they weren't even chances. It's just because we got the ball in the box, and I'm like, "Alright, this is what we're getting excited about."
Bro, the bar is so low. Man, the bar is so low. Shameless. Bro, they're shameless for saying this stuff. They're like even defending them when they say this stupid shit. Bro, I remember in the Spain game, they were cheating on Spain. The Toric. Σωτηρίου που παίρνει οδηγηνικά τρεσίνη, και ξέρω και εγώ, and then gets fire coming out and props. He's making no props. Drop me the link. I jump with human.
Okay. 1 second. What have I done? Another top.
Yeah, put it in here. Put it in here.
That's what I'm trying to do. 1 second.
My PC. Like it.
Sorry, my thing is reacting very slow.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Why is it lagging? You know.
It's all right. You're not going to embarrass yourselves. Oh man.
Jokers. Oh. Okay. Oh, Holland. Holland.
What? 2-0.
No. Almost.
Oh.
It's
Why
a
do you think
long.
people have gone to this game, man? Jesus.
I'm enjoying this.
I'm not.
Bro, when you have no expectations and there's no point, there's no need to worry. Let's be real.
That is true, but I just.
Bro, in the Spain game, I was having fun. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying those goals, man, from Spain. It was amazing. I loved it. Every single goal. I'm watching it like a neutral. Fucking hell.
Yo,
Yo,
what's going on?
good, bro.
You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hear you.
I'm using the kid's iPad, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this because but I'm using the iPad. I always use my MacBook. I never use the fucking iPad for this kind of shit. So the camera was all fucking.
Yeah, we're using our phones, so.
How you not doing?
Yeah, all right.
Watching
Stefano
this
was saying that he was enjoying getting beat 6-0 by Spain. He was enjoying the goals. And I said, I don't really enjoy it, but I know what you mean.
It was nice football.
What by Spain, yeah?
Spain.
Yeah.
What minute are you lot on anyway?
48.
Mine stopped again. Mine's got a problem all day today. Like, fuck me.
You're on 48. I'm on 52.
Jesus. I'm watching it on my PC.
It's on Recre. Why aren't you watching it like through your telly? Hang on, man. Let me flip this round. Upside down. What the fuck is going on? My screen is just bug.
Your screen went upside down.
Yeah, no, because I tried to flip the camera, but now my screen's gone grey. What the fuck? Okay. That's why I don't use this fucking iPad, man. I don't use it. So he's taking off Hamburg Giriago now. He's taking off Hamburg Giriago. Lovely.
Yay.
He's bringing on Mario Elia and Spoljaric. Okay. He's taking off Gagulli and that's Aston. Like Segurasti.
Relax.
Because he hasn't played enough games this season.
Yeah. Wait,
much of a Butto Ketspire is. He doesn't play with two strikers. What a fucking asshole, man.
Bro, he's a coward. He's a coward, bro. Clown.
Bro, I'm seeing Gusolo talking to Haaland now. What's he saying to him? Like, can I have your shirt or something? They're joking. What the fuck is this? Do you know what annoys me, yeah? And do you know what? I don't blame the fans for doing this because every time Haaland's on the ball, whatever, or Odegaard, you see the kids taking photographs. I get it. But it's sad that they ain't doing it for our players. Like, they don't give a fuck about our players.
Yeah.
And I get it. They play for clubs, whatever. But, I'm not trying to be funny, yeah, but some of these players that we've got in the national team, they can play in, like, a second division club in Italy or, a first division club in Belgium. I mean, they're doing already. But it's fucked, man. Like, Goumar's got so much to fucking answer to. Fucking go.
He has blood in his hands. That guy has blood in his hands.
He's got more than that on his hands. He's got more than that.
Yes,
He's got Seferin spunk on his hands and everything. Like he's just makes me sick, bro. Honestly,
No.
makes me.
It's like I explained. It's
Yeah.
like I explained to Stefano still. Like people at work, I work with the Pallies. They're like, "Oh, do you want to go to this game? We can see Haaland and Odegaard." And I'm like, "No, because I don't want us to get battered, even though it's going to happen." And they're like, "Well, if you know it's coming, what's the point?" But it's still heartbreaking. I can't stand it. I don't know how anyone accepts it. And let's be honest, all them fans that are there tonight, they're just there to see Haaland and Odegaard.
Of course. And you know what, bro, I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. But the fact is, right, and again, okay, Cyprus is a small island, yada, yada, yada. I get the same rhetoric. But the fact is, there's a big reason why a lot of these players ain't playing abroad. Well, there are many reasons. But I can tell you that some of them, they don't want to get out of their comfort zone. Some of them don't have any self-belief. Some of them have got agents that are fucking a mestongolon, man. Honestly. Mestongolon.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. I look at our boy Loizo, right? 3 years ago, he could have been playing in Belgium. Last season, apparently there was an offer from a Dutch club. But for whatever reason, Omonoia didn't sell him. Now, I understand Omonoia don't want to sell him because they feel that they're going to get lowballed by bigger clubs. But the fact is, if you do things properly, you stick in a fucking 10% sell-on fee. So if he does get sold on for a few million in the future, you get 10% of it.
Yeah.
But they just want to hang on to the lad. They want to hang on to him, and it's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. There's so many.
Is it just them? Is it just them, or is it just Loizo didn't want to go as well?
No, listen, bro. If you're 19, 20 years old playing for Omonoia, right? Let's get it right. A lot of these world-class players. Let's, for example, Haaland. How old is he? What, 22, 23?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So he's under 25. My guy left Norway to go to Austria, and then he ended up in Germany, and now he's in the Prem. Okay. Loizo is 20 years old. Now, I'm not saying he's anywhere near Haaland's talent, but if he's 17, 18, and there's a club in Belgium that's after you, you go for it, bro. You go for it. And on the one hand, I blame the club for not letting him live his dream. But on the other, what are the influences that are keeping him in Cyprus? What's keeping him in Cyprus? What, Strato?
But even that, don't they avoid it? Shouldn't they avoid Strato?
No, bro, he does it. He does it.
So he goes.
Yeah. Because I remember I was talking to someone. I'm not going to mention any names. I was talking to someone, and he said a lot of these young players, it's difficult for them to develop in Cyprus because while they're playing football, they could be studying at college because they want something to fall back on. Understandable. Then they got Strato. Then they got Probonisi. Then they got the games. Then they got this. Like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? It's tough, man. It's difficult.
Yeah.
But again, when you're 16, 17 and you've got talent, like a lot of these lads that are leaving Buffalo right now, you know, they're doing the right thing. They're fucking off to Italy. They're playing in the Primavera, which is like the youth squad. All right, they avoid going to the national, what's it called, the Strador, but they're getting to play football.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the boys that went to America. You know, Christo, Sava, all of them lot. They went to the United States because, well, fuck it, they're not going to get opportunities out of Omonoia. So they send them to MAP or Olympiacos. What the fuck is that going to do for their careers, man?
Nothing. Yeah, what's the point? It's true. It's true. There's no development.
Go to the United States. College soccer is a very, very good level. And in that way, it's a pathway to MLS. It's a pathway to USL, which is the second, like the Division 2 of MLS. But a lot of these clubs in USL end up being franchises and end up in MLS. In fact, some of the USL teams, they are, what's it called? They're feeder clubs to the MLS sides. Like there's one team called Charleston Battery, and their provider, so to speak, is Atlanta United. That's where Almiron came from. So in their minds, so these lads in Cyprus are probably thinking, all right, I'm going to go to the United States and study because they're clever lads, obviously. but it's an opportunity to get into MLS, and that way they can showcase their talents better out there.
Do you
Bro,
think as well?
Yeah.
Do you think the agents are they related to the players as well?
I think the agents have a massive say in it. A massive say.
No, what I mean is, do you think they're related to the player? Because I can see that
like
happening.
blood.
Yeah, either blood or marriage and stuff like that.
Well, the players that I know personally, they don't have any relatives that are agents, and they're lucky in the sense that their families don't get involved in that side of things. But some of them, the parents are heavily influenced by the agents who believe, oh, if I tell the parents that these players are going to end up being ballers and world-class talents, they will stick with me and I'll get them the best deals possible, yada, yada, yada. To be honest, there's only a handful of agents in Cyprus, Cypriot agents, by the way, that know what they're doing. But they're very, very well connected to other clubs and all that kind of shit. I mean, there's one in particular who he's got a very strong connection to a agent that does a lot of deals with MLS clubs, right? And he's an utter asshole. Utter asshole. And I'm not going to say too much, but he's just one of those arrogant pricks. I'd never do business with him. Never.
Yeah,
But,
avoid people like that. Yeah, they're avoidable.
bro, like I could tell you stories about fucking agents, man. I've been doing this for fucking... Well, I've been working for an agency for 6 years, and the shit that I've seen, especially this summer, nah, mate. Nah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. But the problem, again, the problem with the ethnic is that there isn't... Look, they talk about grassroots and they put this emphasis on, oh, yeah, we want to produce young players and we want to go to the schools and we want to bring children. And they did that big halya hulya the other day when Seferin went over, and it was like, oh, yeah, you know, we've got 3,000 kids playing football in school and blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, right, I'd say 90% of that 3,000 ain't going to be pro footballers. If you look in the UK, look how many millions of children playing Hackney Marshes and all these other places. They don't end up being pro footballers. Some of them might end up Conference League or League Two at best. And you've got the rare few that end up at Premier League clubs or whatever. Even players that are at academy level in Premier League clubs, they're not guaranteed to be top level footballers. Look at Brandon Barker. Perfect example. He was at Man City. First pro contract, 14 grand a week at 18 years old. Right? So after 2 years, he's lost all motivation to play football. He fucks off around to Hibernian and all these other clubs, where is it, Barnsley or whatever, getting good money though, because he's got a very good agent that gets good signing on fees. Then the guy that took him to Glasgow Rangers used to be the academy director at City. So I'm suspecting he made a bit of money out of that deal for him going to Glasgow Rangers. I'm suspecting. I'm not saying that he did, but I'm suspecting.
Even with us.
Well, yeah, well, that was a fucking piss. That was a fucking piss.
Yeah. En ik heb kennen la belasting gonda op kennen jame. In Anglia.
I'd be surprised if he was on less than 200k a year.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised.
We paid big low for him, like not his fee, but the amount of money we pay for his wages and all that kind of stuff.
Well, it's not just the wages; it's a signing on fee. That's another thing. Yeah. Plus bonuses if he plays a certain amount of games, if he gets goals, if he gets assists, if right. If the club win a trophy, he might have a bonus there. If the club get into Europe, yeah. If they get into the group stages, he might get a bonus. All these little clauses go in. So you just don't know, bro. But look, as I said, with the Cypriot football problem, I don't think it's a problem. The problem isn't about the talent. There's talent, clearly. I mean, look at Croatia, for fuck's sake. There's 3 million people, and they're producing golden ball winners, bro. You know?
Ballon d'Or winners. Winner.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And this isn't just, a one-off thing. Over the years, these men be producing players. Look at the old Yugoslavia. There you go, 2-0, Haaland.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, that was easy.
Took him that long. Yeah, surprised it took him that long to score.
Good finish, but when you watch it, it's like, well, they just stood off him.
And they were admiring him.
Garo was meant to be marking. Garo was meant to be marking him. He just Oh my God.
That I was
honestly.
like, oh wow, Haaland.
He did, bro. He wasn't even looking at him. The only time he noticed him was when
Pero,
the ball went
en
behind.
Iriso.
The only time Garon noticed Haaland was there was when he turned around when the ball went behind him. Haaland's brought the ball down and he just smashed it in from 6 yards out.
Sure.
Hey,
Jugadorship se llena 25 esta mutra.
listen, again, this is bog standard defending, and you'd expect more from a player with his experience, man. My guy was playing for Lazio at one point.
Lazio. Now he plays at Ofi, isn't it? Ofi.
He's at Ofi, yeah.
Yeah, and they're doing well. You see, I think the 4th, 5th.
But look, the way I see it is that, and I keep saying this, the moment these youngsters get to academies at clubs in Cyprus, once they hit 16, 17, before they sign their first pro contract, get your agent to find you a club abroad. Just do it. Find a club abroad, whether it be wherever, because their development in Cyprus ain't gonna go well, and that's not a knock on the coaches. It's a knock on the clubs. I mean, look at Buffalo, perfect example. Yeah, they're Gato de Gagna. How many Kipre have they got in there? It's Gyor.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. And they won the league last season, didn't they?
The academy. Yeah. We used to win the league in the academy, but now I think Buffalo won it last year.
Well, that's because they've got a very good scouting system where they get all these young Brazilian, Portuguese, African players, and they stick them in the squad and they batter everyone.
Pedro, phenomenon to these players, these unknown players from Africa, and bringing them to the academy. Those 2 players I saw someone else today. I don't know what that is.
They're from the Gambia, I think. The Gambia? Apparently, Uzoka's training with the squad as well. Listen, the way I see it right now is we shouldn't really worry too much at the moment about our academy, because it's kind of like being restructured. Yeah, and Janssen's come in, he's got his ideas. The only concern I have with that is that he's only here for 3 years, so far anyway. So what's going to happen at the end of the 3rd year if things ain't going to plan? He's just going to fuck off. So they have to bring someone else in, start again. That's effectively what it is.
They're going to bring in a yes man. A yes man. Again, a sporting director who's a yes man. Because what I see from France, and he's a yes man until now.
Well,
when I saw a man saying, I expected a draw against AS, you're taking the piss. He's taking the piss, bro.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think because his English isn't great, very easy to take that out of context. I don't think he expected a draw. I think he expected the draw when we're 3-2 down with 6 minutes to go. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's what
he had no context. Yeah, he had no context when he said it that kind of way.
He calls the players Cypriotic, man. Come on, like it's just let's not what's it called? Try and sugarcoat it. But the fact is, he's still learning about the league. I mean, he was talking about Anorthosi and Ari and obviously Apoel and yada yada yada, but he doesn't know the league well, and he's talking about the quality of the players. But does he really know the quality of the players? Does he really?
No. And then actually sono talenta, the hidden gems that in this league, or the kind of players they bring in as well in this league. He doesn't know. He just want to bring in his veterans, like his ex-players.
But that's to be expected.
Yeah, of course.
Because let's get it right, yeah? If, say, for example, Mick McCarthy, when he was at Apoel, look who he brought in. Jack Byrne, Joe Garner. These are people that he knew. Lennon, who did he bring in? Matthews. He brought in Barker. He brought in Hooper. Players that he knows. So Janssen is going to do exactly the same, but with younger players that he believes they can develop and they can sell on. I think he looked at various clubs in Cyprus and how other players have left, like Bidta, for example, like, other players that clubs have developed and moved on. Like, for example, the lad at Apollon, the Hungarian that ended up in Turkey, Zalai.
Salah, yeah, he's a
I
Hoffenheim.
think, I think he was looking at players like that, and he thought, well, Cyprus is a good place to be in terms of development, because while you're not going to get massive fees for them, you're still going to get something. And if you're able to stick in a clause in there to a sell-on fee or whatever, and I'm pretty sure my guy is probably going to get something out of it as well.
Yeah, but that's why he's doing it as well at the same time.
But I don't know, man.
He knows what he's doing. But yeah, I'm like I said to Tom, Leon, I'm concerned for this season, just in general, where the club is going with their actions at times. I don't know, man. Even the mentality of the team isn't there either. I don't know, man. We should be better, but we're kind of trying, but at the same time, we're fucking it up.
The thing is, bro, if you think about it, even under Berg, right? Think about the games that we lost under Berg. Even the season we won the league, we lost away to Olympiacos. We lost to Bike the following season. You know, the big games before Berg got sacked, right? In fact, before the 4-2s against Aboel, his record against the top six was brilliant.
Yeah.
When you deep it was brilliant. But then against the smaller clubs, like, we struggled, man. And I think this has always been a problem with us. Always. Like, even under Lemoniz, even under fucking Anastasio, like, we were always struggling against your Ethnigo and, you know, Hermes.
Yeah.
So,
3-0.
Wait, so you're ahead of me now?
Yeah, I got Sebastian
Oh,
Diloras.
back stick. You know, unmarked again.
To be
Easy
fair,
header.
Stefan. To be fair, Stefan, you said it as well when we played Nordis and we drew 3-3, and I was taking the piss saying, "Look at them celebrate like they've just won the World Cup," and you're like, "Yeah, but everyone wants the piece of omonoia. They want to beat us because it's one of the biggest clubs, or the biggest."
Of course, they're gonna celebrate like that.
Bro, I agree, 100%. And, you know, we've seen it quite a few times, especially this season, how, you know, Othello went to Apollon and they got a draw. You know, even Ethnigo beat IL. Okay, you're going to say that IL aren't the team that they were, but it's still a name. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Voxa, they went to Ari and almost got a draw.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these
Even
lower
nice.
clubs raise their game. But at the same time, if you're going to win a title, it isn't just about getting into the playoffs and winning those games, the 12 games, or the 10 games, sorry.
It's before.
You've got to be the team below you, because those are the ones that accumulate the points throughout the season. So you can't go to Garmiodes and blow a 3-1 lead. I'm sorry, it's unacceptable.
No. It's a joke. It's a joke.
And it's the manner in which we drew as well, bro. That's the thing. They were knocking on the door, and we were opening the bottas at Ella.
Yeah, man. Περπατούσαμε μες στο ύπεδο. Ήμασταν okay.
Yeah.
Ήμασταν okay. Instead of going for the final kill towards the end, απλά να ηρεμήσουμε, να κρατήσουμε το 3-1 πριν γίνει χειρότερο. Because στο 3-2 έκαμε τους, we helped them to score the goal.
Let me ask you a question, yeah? If we're 3-1 up against Garmiodisa with Henning Berg in charge, would he allow them to fucking concede 2 goals? Would he allow them?
Nope.
No. He would he would use counter-attacking until then. Because he knows teams at least would try do something towards the final whistle, when Berg would read the opponent and be like, okay. Θυμούμε που παίζαμε ποιο ήταν, Μιγκαμιώτησα πάλι. With Berg, we won 5-1.
Yes.
When we won the league. Yeah, we won 5-1. Easy.
Yeah. The thing is, when you saw the press conferences after the game that the games that we lost or we drew, right? You'd see like the Ferguson in Berg's eyes. Do you get what I'm saying? My guy weren't happy. Whereas when, we draw with Sofroni, he sits there, I'm like, bro.
Yeah. He gives excuses, man. And he's trying to feel sorry for himself at the same time. Trying to use yes, I agree with something he said, like he's not good enough, he's unacceptable, and this and that, drawing against AES and Nudisa, but okay, until how long? Until how long? It's going to continue to draw against these teams. That's
But
my
no,
main.
but the thing is, I'm interested to know what he says to them in the dressing room after a game. Does he throw shit around? Does he just try and hug them? Does he try and motivate them? What does he do? Because I know Berg, he would be breaking shit, bro. He would be breaking shit. And these players would know that he means business. The difference is, though, I'm not sticking up for Sofroni in any way, shape, or form. But when you look at that squad that Berg had, yeah, Huberchan, UEFA Cup winner.
I said this before you jump on. I said this.
Yeah, most of that squad, Shepovic, Dura, they've won trophies abroad. Yeah,
Gomez,
they were big players, personalities.
Lukner.
Yeah? I remember one time, who told me this story? Was it Shepherd that told me this story? No, it wasn't Shepherd because Shepherd wasn't there at the time.
Duric?
No, someone told me a story. I think it was Lufner. Yeah, Michael. Michael told me that when Ernest first joined the club, he was asked to do something on the training field and he didn't want to do it. Right? And Ernest is a nice guy. So for him not to follow instructions by his players or his teammates, it makes you wonder what the fuck's going on. Anyway, so they've gone in the fucking changing room after the training and Huberchan has put him up against the wall. And he's like, at this club, you do things our way. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. And from then, Ernest was like, right, that's it.
Beast.
Yeah?
Beast mode. Every
After
game.
After the Olympiacos game where we lost, I think Loiza was playing up. I think he was laughing and joking. This year, after the Olympiacos, it was him and Gaguli. They were laughing and joking at full time in the dressing room. Again, Huberchan, Jordi Gomez, pull men to one side and said, nah. This don't fucking happen. What have we got now? I look at that squad.
They might be busting jokes with them. Probably they might be busting jokes with them as well instead of like as Valu stąd tobą tu zaspomendę. Grab them by the neck and told them, hey, big man, listen.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, where are the leaders? Where are the people that are going to grab these boys by the scruff of the neck and say, right, like, what you're doing is not on. Yeah? You need to fix yourselves up. Otherwise, that's it. Done.
There's no leaders, man. There's no alphas. Nothing. I just see bare pussies. I'm sorry, I see bare pussies, bro. That's what it is. No togetherness. There's no togetherness either.
I was going to say Gusulo looks like the type of player that would do it.
Maybe.
I mean, is Bashiru a leader, could you say, in a way he plays? I don't know. But yeah, they're not good enough.
Yeah, but
I think Stell's frozen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same type of players. I don't know if Militic as well, like, doesn't do those things. Is other players around them, like even the more experienced, even Fabiano, when που τα είδαν τα πράγματα και ξέρεις, ας πούμε μαζί, τα μαζί και με τους παίχτες, they should be doing them kind of things as well, like να τους βάλουν να κουρούν σε μια τάξη.
Hey. Oh, speaking of Gusulo, he's gone out for Gabriel. That's
cool.
Oh, 1 second. He's back.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
Fucking shit internet. Have you got any comments or anything? Is anyone else watching this? Who else is watching?
No one.
No.
No viewers, no likes, no subscribes.
You need to promote this shit, man. You need to promote it across your social platforms.
Well, we did the last time, but I'm gonna need a bit of help with the Instagram because I don't know how to post it from there.
Well, this is the It's not the full version of StreamYard, is it?
No.
So you how many hours a month you got? Is it 10 hours a month of streaming you can do?
I'm not even sure, to be honest, though.
Yeah, look into it, bro. Because with the free version, you can't have like a background. I don't think you can have a background, and you got all these things at the top here, live with StreamYard and all that. I don't think you can. Can you take them down? I don't know.
I don't think you can unless you probably, like you said, probably look into like upgrading it and stuff. So we'll have a look at that.
Well, on the watch along with Oxa, after when I uploaded, I had over like 60 something views, and likes. Yeah.
It went up to 100. So well done.
Yeah.
4. Is it fucking 4? It's 4-0.
It's 4, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Honestly.
Still, I asked this to Stefano, and he was like, I don't know. What would it take for this guy to actually get sacked?
That's a good question. Fuck knows. I firmly believe he got the job because Anorthos is still owing money from getting sacked, and Gourmay is good mates with them, and he said, "Fuck it, I'll try and get my vape thing." He said, "Fuck it, I'll give this guy the job because he's like the best ever manager that's coached in Cyprus." Listen, I will tell you this now. I'll just tell it straight because I've said it before. Anyway. Yeah. Before the last guy got the job, what was his name? Name's gone out of my head now. Yeah, before he got the job, we proposed a coach to the Cypriot FA. His name is Ian Birchnell. Ian at the time had just left Ostersund's. He was Graham Potter's number 2, and he was looking for a new job. And I've known Ian for a while. And we proposed him to the Ethniki, and they didn't even fucking get back to us. They already had Kostanoglu lined up because obviously full man orthodoxy again. Notice the difference. And we tried to get him the job, and I think he'd have done a very, very good job. He went to Notts County. I think he got them in the playoffs before they got all that money coming in from Vibor. And then he went to Forest Green Rovers. He didn't do too well, but now he went to Anderlecht. Right? Now, if he'd got the national team job, I guarantee you, maybe 50% of those players that's on the pitch now, they wouldn't touch turf. They wouldn't even get in the fucking squad.
No
because
chance.
What he would have done, he'd have gone to Cyprus, he'd have checked all of the fucking academies, he'd have looked at all of the younger players, he'd have gone 4-2-3-1, yeah? He'd have had players like maybe Al Hambor and Giriago in the as holding midfielders, ball players, get Gastanos or Degari, right? Bilal would be playing, hands down. Bilal would be playing. You wouldn't see central midfielders centre back. You'd have man like Sotirio maybe playing up front. Maybe Gaguli might be playing. It just depends on the system. He would be progressive. Whereas this guy, all he knows is 5-4-1, and his excuse is, well, we're playing against nations that are better than us. Well, if you know they're better than us, and you know we're going to get panned, just play an attacking system. What's the worst that can happen? We're going to get panned anyway. Well.
Yeah, that's what I said. If not 5-0, 6-2, or 4-3, or whatever. Bro, try at least. Don't be a coward.
Bro, this game, right? We're 83. Well, I'm 83 minutes in, right? Second half, we've done nothing. Yeah. Nothing. I don't even remember us crossing the line. Yeah. First half, all right. I'm seeing Gustavo had a shot wide, and there was another shot that he had. He's been our closest goal scorer. Gaguli was up front on his own. They're pumping balls long to him. Aya was winning the ball every fucking time because he's an elite defender playing for Brentford. What is this? What is this? Thank goodness Pute is injured because he probably wouldn't even have fucking started. Thank God Sotirio didn't come or didn't get called up because he'd have fucking started as a number 9, playing as a number 10.
Yeah, he would have done, man. Yeah.
He's a coward. But you know what? He's going to say in the press conference again. It's going to be the same shit. It's going to be the same shit.
What would you expect?
They're better than us. and then he's going to come back with the same shit he says every press conference. I took over when we were in the relegation playoffs of the Nations League and we stayed up.
So what? So what?
But again, you both said the
No one
same thing.
cares.
Nobody said that. How would he get? What would it take to get him sacked? It just seems like he's going to be there forever and ever.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't. Look, first of all, how long is his contract? That's the first question.
Oh, it could be until 26. Could be.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just
There's got
making
3
up.
years left. 3 years left.
It's long.
So
Of this.
think about it. If they sack him, they've got to pay him off for the rest of his contract.
They're not gonna do that, man.
Nah, man. Of course not. Of course they won't.
But
It's
I haven't sent an extension.
It's 5-4-1. That's probably his contract length. 5 + 4 + 1. That's his contract length.
Could
5
be 10
years
years.
+ 4 + 1.
Could be 10 years until 2032.
5 + 3 + 2. That is like it's terrible. But what has he got to do to get sacked? Well, listen, if they lose to fucking Gibraltar, he's still got a job. My guy's got nudes of Guma's wife. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. He's got news of Guma's wife on his hard drive somewhere, man, on his fucking Nokia. I don't know.
Bro, I won't be
Nokia
surprised.
football. This is Nokia football. This is 3210 Nokia football, bruv. Like, this is Snake. Game Boy football.
Atari.
Atari, yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
hell.
it's just it's not good enough.
Commodore Amiga football, bro. But what's he got to do to get that? I don't know, man. Like, maybe if he stops playing unorthodox players, then someone will get pissed off and say, no, and there. You got to play unorthodox players. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. Maybe if he goes against what them man upstairs don't want. But he's not going to do that anyway.
It makes you, and this is what I keep saying, it makes you wonder what's going on at GOP when you have someone like Marcus Edwards that isn't getting called up for England and probably never will. Gareth Southgate is there and he always picks man like fucking Jadon Sancho, whoever the fucking dickheads he puts in the squad. He ain't going to put Marcus Edwards, right? So just approach him. I mean, Marcus Edwards goes to Cyprus regularly for a lot of charity stuff.
Bro, he's our best player instantly. If he gets into the squad, he's going to be carry us.
No-brainer,
like,
bro.
Towards win.
It's a no-brainer. But then again, I had a conversation with, I'm not going to say which, but I spoke to their academy director. And I said, what are you lot doing in terms of the Aswara? What are you doing with the Brits, the British Cypriots? Because well, we don't have information. Because we don't have the technology, we don't have the resources to have someone out in England doing videos of academy players. And I'm thinking, motherfucker, you've got this newspaper called Buddy Giagi, who somehow they are the voice of every Gibraltar in London. And they'll write one article on the old Goba League, which is full of yeri, to be honest. They don't have any kind of covering of the youth games, nothing. They don't cover Nea Salamina, they don't cover Omonoia youth. Only when these clubs win awards, there'll be someone there with a camera, taking photographs and putting it in the paper, but they don't actually do anything, right? So these clubs should basically come to the UK and speak to academy directors. You've got something called Zoom. You could do Zoom calls with these people. Ever heard of Dropbox? If you got footage, send it over to them so they can look at these players. It really ain't that difficult. But again, it's the same rhetoric and the same fucking narrative that comes on, which is simple. They feel that the Chalutkia are going to hinder the progression of their players. Well, I'm sorry, but if you look at that national team right now that's on the pitch, aside from Humbo and who else on that pitch can you say, okay, apart from the ones that are already aboard, which one of them on that pitch right now will play for a fucking club abroad? Which one?
No one.
Nope.
Nope.
Garo, I had a lot of faith in Garo, but that marking, if you would call it that, to use that term loosely. Fucking dreadful.
Yeah.
Correa? What's Correa gonna do? Well, what's he gonna do anywhere? So who else is
So
on
you
that?
don't think
Who
you don't
else
think
is on
Akuli you don't think Akuli has a chance of going abroad?
Bro, Gaguli should have gone 2 years ago. Should have gone 2 years ago. He's got no chance now. Got no chance
Yeah.
now.
Και πόσο
No
είναι να
chance.
κάνει progress, έτσι άγιος ο Καγουλής.
Hmm?
Δάμε. Πόσο να κάνει progress. For me, like, he has like 2 years until his peak, and then that's it. I don't see him game like even better than what he is right now.
Put it this way. Right? Put it this way. If you had a club that stuck to a coach for 3 seasons, you'd see progress.
Yeah.
You'd see progress. Even if the coach was shit, you'd see progress because, hey, there's someone there with some stability. But the fact is, we've had, 4 coaches in 2 years? How the fuck can this kid develop? How?
Fun.
How?
Fun.
You know? Yannick Ferreira, in terms of coaching, was the best coach that we had in terms of his coaching, in terms of his tactics. Now, the reason why Yannick failed is, number one, he was hiding to nothing the moment he joined us because people on the websites, and in the forums, what's his CV like? What's his CV? What's his CV? So straight away, he was fucked. Yeah? Don't forget, we won 3 out of the first 4 games that he was in charge. We lost to Abuel when we were down to 10 men because fucking, was it Bezos that got sent off? No,
Was
it was
Bezos?
Lang got sent off because
Yeah.
Bezos tried the fucking hospital pass and Lang 20 yards out of position and he brought down Gvilly and that was red card. The mentality was shit anyway. So of course we're
Bro,
going to
the lineup wasn't good either way, man. That lineup was terrible.
Okay,
lineup,
fine.
So,
But then afterwards, he won 7 out of the next 10. He won 7 out of the next 10.
yeah.
We lost twice. One of them was Ajax away from home, which we were strolling until Lesiak forgot to play the offside rule. Yeah. And then unorthodoxly, the 4-1, we were a goal up before half time. We had the free kick. Gusu and Kasama, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I don't think even they knew what they were doing. Mraz equalizes, and second half, we get bummed because their mentality was shit. So is that on the coach? No, it's not. But
No, it's the same thing that you see now from the players.
Right. But don't forget, this wasn't club fucked up, majorly fucked up. My guy was in Athens on holiday that weekend because it was an international break. And he found out through 24 Sports because they got wind that he was going to get sacked on the Monday. So he's gone to work on the Monday knowing I'm going to have a meeting with Grigori. And how long did it take for them to bring in Sofroni?
Oh, instantly. Yeah.
So, but I can tell you this now. Again, having spoken to certain people, especially not just playing staff, but coaching staff, the guy's ideas and what he was doing in terms of studying the opponent, studying his players, the training methods, everything, it was years ahead of Cyprus. Years. But that's because we were used to having coaches like Henningberg that was very pragmatic. You know, other coaches in the past. Who was that fucking Spanish coach that was here for 5 minutes? I forget his fucking name.
Fuck's sake, man.
I forget his name.
Gomez. No, Gomez was the sporting director. Someone else.
No, someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there
Who
was
didn't even have a coaching license.
Yeah, I forget his name. I forget his
Was
fucking...
the sporting director of Espanyol. No, sorry.
I mean the head coach. What was his name?
Head coach, yeah.
Yeah, what was his name? Fucking name. Let me find them. Let me find
I
my.
remember now.
Talking to my mate about him the other week. Actually, I need to find that WhatsApp message. But yeah. Well, listen, it is what it is. It's done, and that's just it. But the problem is okay. We're thinking that it's going to change, and we're hoping that it's going to change, and I think that. With Janssen there, we've got a football guy there, you know, because before it was Grigori making all the signings. It was him doing it before, after left. Well, look, I still don't even know what the fuck that guy does, in all fairness. I still don't know what he does. But he's there. He's there. And that's it, really. Fucking hell, where is it, man? Oh no, my fucking phone's crashing. What's going on today?
But transfer market, de
Wait,
ganhar, de gosto de ganhar. Por exemplo, this.
Oliver.
Yeah,
Him.
Jesus.
I mean, you could have made a fucking Medrio by the time he came and left. Honestly, you get the fucking turn the Gajera on, get the fucking whatever it's called, the Bricchi.
In Brickley, yeah.
That's it. Make your affair. Jay, he's gone.
Get it. Bro,
You
that
ain't got-
first season, that Papastavros first season was. Ah, man. Trebuie din άλλη δικαιολογεί να πάω Σταύρο, επειδή είχε ιδέα και ξέρω ήταν η πρώτη χρονιά και άντε να κάνει λάθη. Ah, fucking hell, man. It was some next level nonsense comedy shit show.
That's
It
because
was.
my guy doesn't know football, bro. That's what I keep saying. Like, you can't expect a man that knows nothing about football to come in and, because this guy is going to take advice from people either already at the club or who he knows that are involved in football in some way, shape, or form. So, of course, he's going to come in with this, I don't know too much, so I'm going to trust these guys because he's my right-hand man or this and that, whatever. But I think he realised that it ain't a construction company. Do you get what I'm saying? The rules are different, completely different. So, hey, listen, it is what you just got to be patient, man. But
Ποιος έφερε τον Λάρκο? Ποιος έφερε τον Λάρκο? Ποιος το να φέρει πρώτα? Και φέραμε το. Because that was a brilliant decision, I'm not gonna lie. Bringing him in at that time as well. What he done.
Yeah. It might be someone from the Somadio that suggested it. You never know.
Larkin. Yeah, maybe.
Because he was coaching at the club before and he won the cup, so.
Yeah, he was well known. I think he was at Anorthosis a few years before he came as a sporting director, so yeah.
Don't worry, this guy made mistakes as well, man.
Yeah. I'm not saying he didn't, but his first 2 seasons, brilliant. Every signing we made under him was very good.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened the year after we won the league.
Bro, we wanted him gone before we won the league. When we lost Olympiacos, he wanted him gone. That game when we lost 1-0 at the Macario, he wanted him gone. And Baba Sava was like, no, give him a bit of time. We're not going to do this. We've done this already. We've done this dance too many times.
Yeah.
So they start by him.
I think it was the best decision. I don't know. Maybe.
The thing is with Berg, he lost a dressing room. He lost a dressing room. And I don't know how. I don't know how. I really don't know how.
Bro,
but
I want. Anyway, maybe it's my sound harsh. Remember when we lost 4-2 against Abuel?
Which one?
The year we finished 7th.
Which one? We lost twice to 4-2 that season.
Yeah, I think the first time we lost 4-2. Remember when I commented Berg out, and you and who was it, Chris, and said, "Nah, man, what you saying, Vellan and Stefanos?" But from that time, I knew he lost the dressing room. From that time, I knew it was over for him. It was going to get worse until then.
But bro, the problem is, right, it's like out there, it's weird because the moment you lose to Upwell, get him out. Just like get him out because they lost to Upwell.
No, it's the way. It's the way.
Yeah, I know, bro. But think about over the years. I mean, we hadn't beaten them in how many games before?
Deve estar franqueando έξοδο κύπελλο. Κάτω έξω κύπελλο, deve estar franqueando para το 1-0 μόνο Asante.
Exactly. So I just think there's this scattergun approach out there, which it's not healthy. It ain't healthy at all. Look at Oltra at AEK, yeah? My guy started the season pretty shit, yeah? Last season, they got to the last 16 of the Conference League. They almost won the league, almost. They were close. They were there or thereabouts. I mean, I think they were in the race until the third from last game of the season when they lost to Ali. So they were in the race for the whole season. And then everything went tits up. This summer, they made some weird signings. Cadelari, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Again, he's got a fantastic agent that just finds him clubs. And their season hasn't been great. A couple weeks ago, he signs a new contract till 2025. 2 days later, they lose to fucking Ayers.
3-1.
Now,
Bro, I told you the message I sent you. You had you did a watch along on Aris game, I think. Or no,
yeah,
another watch along you did. I think you did the live stream with Thasos. This is Mappa, and I sent you that message
yeah,
that I spoke with the icon. And he
yeah.
told me that he was rumored that the players weren't playing for him and they expected him to be gone, and they weren't with him. And that feeling uh, at that club was starting after when they got knocked out in the Conference League and when they started on that bad run. That is where it started for them. That's what he told me. And he told me that he went to the players and talked Bianni Guardians, να μιλήσουμε με τους παίχτες και είπαν τους ο Τρισκόφσκι είναι ok. Το dressing room είναι toxic. Απλά είχαμε κάποια θέματα με τη διοίκηση και τότε καρτερούσαν drastic changes on the pitch και με τον προπονητή και ξέρω και ύστερα επειδή άλλαξε κάπως εξενερώθαν που είδαν το extension του τον προπονητή.
Yeah, bro, don't forget, right? If you look at the signings that they've made this summer, how many of those signings would you say Oltra has got final say on them? Because all I'm seeing is Xavi Roca bringing in this one and that one and this one and that one. And I don't think many of those players are the type of players that Oltra wants in the system.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Last year, they had Gushko on one side, Faraj on the other. You knew two wingmen. Yeah? Gushko got injured. They brought in this Croatian winger. He was all right. Yeah? They had Rafa Lopez up front. They had Triskovsky. And you're thinking, all right, decent. Triskovsky's getting older, right? At the back, they've got two centre backs, Milicevic and who's the other one? The other, I forget his name now. Name's gone up. But
Gonzalez. Yeah.
Yeah, Gonzalez retired. He's retired. Mickey Gonzalez.
Someone else, yeah.
But he was important for him, man. He was fucking getting those balls in the box, no problem. Like, he was top. They haven't replaced him. He's gone. Yeah. So this summer, like I said, they brought in Roberge. Has he even played? I don't remember the last.
Σιγά ότι υπάρχει να φανταστείς. Αν πήγαινε καν στην άκρη.
He plays for the national team. All right, he wasn't playing today. Good job against Haaland. Fucking hell. Gadellari, who was it? Tongia, the left winger from Ajax, from Juventus. Decent player. Diemers, the midfielder, the Dutch lad, really good player. Franco, good player. But they're lacking. There's something that's missing. And I don't know whether it's just the confidence is low or it's what you said. You know, the players aren't playing for the guy. But you can't give him a new fucking contract and then get rid of him. Well, okay, he's still there for the time being. But the next few weeks are fucking massive for him. Massive. Because don't forget, there's 6 points off the top, but also 6 points off the relegation zone.
Yeah, it's true. Παραπάνω αξίες, ας πούμε, ήταν ενάντια το extension και κάποιοι έχουν θέματα τώρα με τον Καραπατάκη, θα το πω ότι έκαμε το πράγμα με τον προηγή, που οι μίνι παίχτες θέλουν, they don't want to do this anymore with him. They don't be willing to follow his instructions and like that. They're tired, okay. It's normal. But η διοίκηση φταίει για μένα, επειδή δεν έκαμε τη σωστή κίνηση για που πρέπει. For me, he should have left last year.
You reckon?
Yeah.
By the end of the season?
Towards the end of the season. Not after he got knocked out, towards the end of the season, when he was losing the league title for me. Like, bro, that team, not only they look knackered from Europe, but, bro, μια ομάδα που ήταν και μέσα στο πρωτάθλημα και ξεχάστηκε γιατί στην τελική παλεύκες για Ευρώπη. Έκανα sacrifice για το Conference League, να πάμε μακριά σε το διοργάνωση. And I get it, okay. You generate a lot more money from that. When you go further in those kind of combinations, είναι καλό για την ιστορία σου, ξέρω και εγώ. Αλλά, bro, έχανε παιχνίκια που δεν έπρεπε να τα χάσει για μένα. Εντελώς.
I think it's harsh. I think it's harsh. Like if Omonoia got to a last 16 of European competition and we nearly just got to the league, I'd still think it's harsh if the coach gets
I
sacked or
agree.
even if he,
Ναι,
Yeah.
δεν τους τώρα.
Yeah, but again, what we need to bear in mind is look at the amount of players that they brought in as well.
Yeah, of course, different team. Yeah.
You know,
It plays a big role.
it's massive. I mean, that right back, Diungu, the Senegalese right back, yeah, he's trash. He's fucking trash. he's trash.
You then bring
Oh,
Kakboom as well. Kakboom. Kakboom, that guy used to play for Barcelona. La Masia.
Yeah, he's midfielder.
Yeah,
Midfielder.
I didn't see much for him either.
You know,
He's
but
supposed to be this guy in the field.
bro, it just goes back to what I said. Yeah, like Tomovic and Milicevic. Yeah, they were the two guys last season at the back. Yeah, and with Ajax, and we said this so many times on This Is Mappa last season. What they would do, they'd get the ball out wide and they'd overload the box, right? And they just smash it in. Yeah, and they'd have 6 or 7 players in the box. So first balls, if they don't win it, they've got someone for the second. They've got 2 players on the edge of the box. Yeah, this season they're not doing it. Why? Because the fullbacks ain't doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not delivering the ball in the box. So it's effectively they're trying the same system with the players that can't play that system. Then you look at Apollon, who last season had how many? 4 head coaches? 3 head coaches? Zorniga, Gadala, who's the other guy? Magridis, and then Andone. Yeah? This summer they fucked him off. They brought in Milojevic, right? And I'll tell you what, all they did was make 2 signings when Milojevic came in. They brought in the Hungarian winger and they brought in Marquez, the striker. Yeah?
Yo, what a player.
Already he's made a difference. Right? They weren't scoring goals before he came in. Man comes in,
They have
4 goals.
Sagal.
What'd you
They
say?
have Sagal. They have Sagal, the other Argentinian striker. Before Marquez.
They have or had?
Had. Now they have him still.
But this is what I'm saying. They got the Argentinian lad. And what's he?
Nothing. 1 goal,
right?
I think.
But this brother comes in, scores on his debut, yeah, and then he scores a hat-trick. Yeah, but I'll tell you this, he's dangerous. He's fucking dangerous. And he's not 29, 30, 25. And he's been playing Eredivisie for a couple of years now.
Wow.
So my guy's been playing in a decent league, you know.
Still. Τώρα πολλό να σε πει ότι πιάνουν τον επιθετικό. Που στιγμή που θέλουμε και εμείς επιθετικό. Και μαχούμασταν πας έναν παίκτη. Why? Γιατί δεν πρέπει να πιέσεις παρόμοιο ή σαν εκείνον ή παρόμοιο ή κάτι έτσι. It would make a massive difference, bro, I think. It would help a lot. Bringing in a quality player like that. It would make boom like that. Όπως είπα του Tom πριν να φέρουν έναν παίκτη στην επίθεση που να έτσι αρχικά όπως τον Ντάρπι, όπως ήταν και ο Ντάρπισαρ. Όπως τρέχει τούτος ο Μαρκές. Απλό το πράγμα. Να βάλει τις δύσκολες και τις εύκολες. Okay, να χάνει κάποιες, να χωρίσει τη διάφορα. Να χωρίσει την αντίληψη που να έχει στην επίθεση.
Oh, hold on, boys. 2 seconds.
Oh.
Are you there interviewing Hector Cipriano and he's talking in Greek? No, he's talking in English.
Yeah. It's English, I think. Yeah, it's English.
Yeah. Anyway, so look, put it so. Let me ask you this question then, right? You asked me that question. I'm going to answer your question with a question myself, yeah? If they wanted a striker, yeah? If they really wanted a striker, do you think they'd have got Ilya? If they really wanted a striker?
Yeah. What? Like, if they wanted a striker, they would have gone for Ilya?
Do you think they would, if they wanted a striker, do you think they would have got the Ilya deal over the line?
If they just, yeah, of course. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
They had the opportunity to sign him in the summer for 70k.
Right. Okay. So there's your proof then. They didn't want a striker. They felt like they didn't want. If they really wanted the striker, they'd have got a
We
striker.
would have got one. Oh, and in πρώτη θέση που θέλαμε.
Well, if you remember what Janssen said, we have players that can play in various positions, and he even mentioned Semedo. Listen, I'm not backing
I know,
him.
I know. I'm fed up by hearing that, bro. It's inexcusable. Semedo. Only Semedo can play there.
Look, they're using the same rhetoric. It's like, well, if you bring in a striker, it's going to hinder Gagulli. Okay, I agree. Surely, though, it would make it more competitive so that he doesn't get complacent. Not that he will, but at least you're not running the risk of him becoming complacent. That it's either him or Karim to start as a number 9. Yeah? So you'd have competition for places. That's the first thing. Now, when he says we've got players that can play in various positions, okay, I will take that on board and I will agree with him. However, if you play Simic on the left-hand side, right, how do we know that he's going to be effective more on the left-hand side than the right-hand side? If you play Semedo on the right-hand side, do we know that he'll be more effective on the right-hand side or on the left? If you play Bezos as a central midfielder, will he be as effective as a central midfielder rather than the Degari? Again, it's ifs and buts. So what he's doing now is saying, yeah, we've got players that are versatile, but I'm not too sure that they can play those roles because we've never seen them in those roles.
No,
so unless we
no,
see them in those roles, then we can pass judgment. Because right now he's saying, hypothetically, he can play that position. Hypothetically, he can do that. Well, you know, hypothetically, I can fucking shag J-Lo, but that means I'm going to have to stalk her to get close to her.
It's true.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not trying to come here and be negative because I don't.
No, you're saying fact.
But I'm trying to see both sides of the coin here. Right? On the one hand, I get what they're saying, but on the other hand, it's like, well, I don't really believe it because I haven't seen it with my own eyes. Do you get what I'm saying?
But bro, not only that, versatility is forced depth. It's forced depth. And let's be honest, like using versatile players here and there, yeah, it could help if you have a certain system, maybe. But it's also like you're saying to yourself, oh, we have forced depth. Like we don't want to really don't want to try or do something at least. Like go there, get more backups. So it's like you're telling me, okay, I have forced depth. That's it.
Yeah.
Tapos pa na umpisa ko depth, kundi si mi bueno ko depth.
Look, bro, like Tom, you're an Arsenal fan, yeah? That's your English team, yeah?
Yeah.
You remember Colo Touré when he was at Arsenal?
Yeah.
Man started off as a right back and then he switched to centre back, right?
Yeah.
But you knew that if Lauren was injured, Colo Touré can go at right back and you're putting Keown in there or whoever, yeah? With us, when we get an injury to, say, for example, Matthews, like now, if Psati wasn't ready, if Psati wasn't fit, who are you going to put at right back? Because I'm hearing Militic can play right back. I've seen Lang play at right back, not very well. Yeah? Where's your options then? I'm hearing players can play in different positions. Who? Tell me. Who are you going to cover if Matthews and Psati get injured? Who's going to go right back? Yeah, but right. Zaharia at right back. We did that against Doxa and we got away with it because we were playing 10 yards further out the field. Right? But the fact is, you have to sacrifice. And the sacrifice was Cipriano playing as an effective central midfielder because that's what he was doing. He wasn't overlapping when Zaha came on. He plays as a third central midfielder. Bash played further out the field. It's all these tactical switches. And I'm thinking, you're going to make sacrifices and compromise your lineup to fit players. It's like, what do they say? Square pegs in round holes?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And it's in scared man, I'm very.
But at the same time, again, I can get what he's saying because if he believes that Simic can play left wing, fucking play him left wing then. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. Because I'm hearing people tell me that he played left wing for the club that he joined us from. Apparently he was a left winger then. That was his best time. Why? Because he's inverted, like Semedo. But again, if you don't have the place to play your system, it ain't going to work. And all I'm seeing, I'm sorry to go over this over and over again, all I'm seeing is the moment we get the opportunity, smash the ball to Semedo on the wing. Smash it to him. Over the top, over the top, over the top. It doesn't cut it for me, man. It doesn't cut it. I'm not here to listen. I don't expect us to play sexy football, you know, one-touch passing, etc. I don't expect it. But I don't expect us to see predictable football. And that's what happened with Berg. It became predictable. We knew what it was going to do. It was always going to be a 4-2-3-1.
At some point, yeah.
It was always going to be a 4-2-3-1. Yeah?
Yeah.
But with Yannick, right? Again, this isn't me like licking his ass or nothing, but at least we saw different things. How many times did we see Gitso playing at left back, but he'll be marauding through the midfield? Because in that way you can stretch the play, because your wide men can get forward, it can get closer to the touchline, and then you're moving their wingers inside to trap your left back who's coming into the centre of the field. It's these minor details, man. Minor details. We played Sociedad, and he put Gaguli left wing, and people are like, "Oh, what's he doing?" Well, that was his first official game in charge, and he saw that Sociedad had problems in wide areas, and they didn't have the pace. And the first 10-15 minutes, we're doing well. So again, it's these minor tweaks. But this coach of ours, right? It's just, I don't know, man. Look, I don't have anything against the person. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but it concerns me when you're 3-1 up against Garmiotissa and you're not shutting up shop. You're still going for more goals. Why? 20 minutes ago, the game should be done. The game should be done. You're playing the game back from the back. You don't need to do that.
What this team reminds me of is it is a bit like Arsenal. Every time we got close to the edge of going out of the top four or trying to win an FA Cup, they would do that, and then everything will be forgotten about, and then we move to the new year. And this is what worries me with omonoia. We've done it 2 years in a row where we've won the cup, and we've kind of forgotten all about the cracks and the problems, and we're having deficiencies again. And this is what's going to get on my nerves.
Tom, remember we won the cup against Atletico a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You know, we got out of jail that season. Yeah. We got out of jail. And that summer, they fucked it all up. Right? We started off well in the window.
Even worse.
We started off well in the window, to be fair. We made 3 signings in the first 2-3 weeks of the window. I think Militic came, Matthews came, Bruno Mars came. It was looking good. And then silence.
And then they did that thing with Bezos.
Yeah, brought Bezos. Then he brought in Brandon Barker. Then we were like, well, we need a striker. We need a striker because Matavs is going to go because Grigori didn't want him. Yeah. We didn't know what Karim was going to be about. Yeah. Because he joined us. So we didn't know what he was going to be about. Shepard gone. Duris had gone months before. They were a striker. So Matavs was gone. He signed Hooper after 1 fucking training session. Right? So effectively we had 4 strikers then. We had 4 strikers. Yeah? Even though one of them wasn't playing. It was only when Yannick came in and he gave Matavs a couple chances and he scored twice against Olympiacos when we won 4-0. And that was pretty much it. Matavs was used as like a battering ram. Just throw him up top when we need to fucking get a goal. Like lump it long to him. But there was no strategy. So we get away with murder again. 2 years on the bounce because we win the cup. Yeah, so Fronny wins the cup with us. And these men go on the pitch at full time. You know, Baba Stavro and Grigori, we've learned our lesson. We're not going to make the same mistakes. We're like, okay, fine.
No, you haven't. They haven't.
Then all the shit happened. Then all the shit happened with the Somadio. All that shit happened. Yeah. And again, we're thinking, we're fucked now. We've got this coach that has got no chance because he's hanging off the fucking edge of a cliff. The moment we bring in a sporting director who's known for not trusting the coach that's there, he's done it before. Yeah. So Avusti was on the hiding to nothing the moment Jesper came in. But we knew full well that Jesper was going to give him enough rope to hang himself. And this is what he's doing. He's slowly pulling the rope now. He's like, you've had your rope. The noose is around your neck. You fucked up against Karmiotissa. You fucked up against Ael. You fucked up against Aez. What's next? Loose Bato, and that's it. With the greatest respect, if they were to sack Sofroni, they should have done it by now. Because you can't have this international break and say, yeah, okay, we're gonna try Buffo and Ayak and see what happens, and then we're gonna sack him.
I think the only reason why they haven't. One sec. Sorry. The only reason I think why they haven't sacked him is because I think it's because he's unbeaten. That's it. They don't look at the other bad things, but he's unbeaten, so we're not sacking him until we get like 3 or 4 losses. That's where they press the button.
I can tell you for now, and I promise, I'll tell you this while we're live on there. Fuck it. I know full well that after the Ayers game, Grigori was pissed, and for him to be pissed, that tells you a lot. Yeah, because this guy, he doesn't want to lose and drop points against these teams. I know he's one of those typical Gibre that's like, that's what he's like. Yeah. So even though, Avust is his guy that he brought in, I still think that he's probably thinking, right, he's in last chance saloon. He's on a doggy life right now.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, I asked this question, Stefano. What do you expect in the next 3-4 games from omonoia? Then still, how many points do you actually think we'll get?
Stefano, he asked you, bro.
No. I asked him already. He told me.
Yeah.
That's for you, still.
Oh, for me? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the next games are Bafo, AEK, Apollon, and Orthosi. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Forgot about Orthosis.
The next 4 games, my guy.
And I said we're gonna get 2 wins.
Well, look, put it this way, right? Buffer, we know what they're about. Yeah, they're very good at getting men behind the ball and hitting teams on the counter attack. Yeah, so it depends on how we set our stall out. Are we going to stick men behind the ball and try to hit them? So again, it's going to be a game of cat and mouse, right? So I'll say at best we get a draw. At best we get a draw. So that's 1 point. AEK, the way that they're playing, right? Unless they improve over the next 2 weeks, right? We should beat them. We should. And this isn't a disrespect to them, but given their form and the way that they're conceding goals this season, I've seen their games this season. Defensively, they are fucking poop. I thought we were bad, but they are trash. So that should be 4 points. Right? That should be 4 points. Then you got our ball. Don't fucking concede goals. Not with this manager. Right? So that's an L. I'm sorry. That's an L. And then an Orthosi away from home, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Guerrero won't be back. Castel will play for sure. If Musonda gets in full fitness, our right back is fucked. Yeah? But defensively, they're just as bad as us. So it could be a draw, it could be a win, it could be a loss. I mean, I'll say, to be honest, out of those 4 games, if you tell me, Stel, we get 6 points out of those 4 games, I'll be happy. 3 draws and a win, I'll be happy. But I know it's not going to happen. But the question you guys should be, when is he going to get sacked? Which one of those 4 games are they going to say, right, that's it, Gani?
Probably if everything goes to shit until, when we play all those games, maybe he might get sacked before the Anorthosis game.
10th of November is Anorthosis, by the way, which is not too far away.
Then, if this continues, If he loses to Buffos, let's say, okay, nicks in a win against AEK, and then he gets a lifeline over there. And then let's say he gets battered by Boldon. Yeah, I expect him to get sacked there. Because this ain't good enough. And even the performances on the pitch ain't good enough. Bro, I said to Tom before, I said to my dad when we were on the game, even if we win today, we're not winning the league. Because I was disgusted by the performance. We were way behind them. The football we were playing weren't good enough. They were playing better than us. You could even say they deserved to win. We were shocking, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even have the energy to celebrate. Like the way I celebrate normally when we score. I didn't even have the energy because I was pissed
Yeah.
because I expected a lot more and more
Yeah.
effort and at least go out there and batter them, bro. Like score 3-4 nil, easy. Let's go home happy. No, they made it. I thought they made it difficult.
You
It
know
wasn't
that
just IS made it difficult. It was us that made it difficult.
the thing is, you know, the year after we won the league, right? That season that Berg got sacked. I remember doing the pod with Roy, and there were games that we won and we shouldn't have won because we were so bad. And we were saying, do you know what? We can accept it because even though we played shit, we got the result. Whereas now we're playing shit and we're not getting the results. And that's worse. That is 10 times worse. If we were
Yeah.
playing well and not getting results, I'd say, okay, well, you can see that, you know, the wheels are in motion. Something is bubbling. But I'm not seeing that. And it's a major concern, the manner in which we concede the goals. The lack of playing style that we have, the patterns of play that we don't have. A lot of the shit that we do is predictable, especially set pieces. I'm seeing Bezos shooting from corners. Like, and that's not a knock on Bezos. That just tells you that we don't have anything from a set piece
Tactic.
perspective. Under Berg, yeah, you'd see Jordi Gomez trying to play the ball under the fucking crossbar, but we'd have fucking Lang there, Lufner there.
Ναι,
We'd
μα
have 3 or 4
η
players.
αμυντική ήταν μες στο τέρμα. Η αμυντική
Yeah,
ήταν έτοιμη να κάνουν κελέ να μπει μέσα.
right. We'd be causing chaos. But now,
Yeah.
I look at us when we have set pieces. It's like, what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah.
There's nothing,
So,
man. We have like 15 corners, so we do nothing.
right.
Against Zox,
So
we have 15 corners.
the fact is, if we get three draws and a win in the next 4 games, I will fucking take it. But that just means he will stay in a job. Not that I want him sacked, mind. I'm not one of these people that say get him out. But I
No,
still
θέλουμε το
think
καλό
that.
για τις Ομόνιας.
But I
Θέλουμε το
still
καλό
think,
για τις Ομόνιας.
yeah.
Εμείς.
But I still think that draw against Aez should have been enough to get him out. Not again. I'm not saying get him out, get him out. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to force it. But what I'm saying is, other managers would have got sacked for that result and that performance, and Garmi Odessa. So I don't know. Like I said on the pod, it can't be a blip because it's happened too frequently.
Bro, look at
Yeah.
Abuelo. Look at Abuelo since Sambito left, like got the suspension.
Yeah.
They're a completely new team. I don't
Yeah.
even recognize them.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even
but bro,
recognize them. They're a bad team,
understand.
bro.
And Tom, you know this. Yeah. Remember last season when Sofroni came in, right? There's a lot of games where we snuck a point or we snuck a win. Garbi Odessa away. Eustace had in the last minute. Yeah. You know, Abuel, when we beat them in the cup, last minute penalty. These weren't
Sucker
games that.
punch.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. These weren't games where like you're thinking, you know, we fucking, you know, we did them over. You know, this was literally fuck me. How the fuck did we do this? Cup final was turgid. One moment of magic between Bezos. It was Bash, Bezos,
Papoulis.
Foddy, and Karim.
Yep.
And that was it. But think about it. Think about the wins that we've had under this coach, right? And again, I'm not knocking him. It's just that it seems that he's got some kind of fucking juju that gets him over the line somehow. Think about it. Bro, I'm being serious. I'm not even joking. Think about the victories that we've had under this head coach, right? Think about it. Buffalo in the cup at home, right? Mix equalizes, right? Kasama shoots, it takes a massive deflection, right? Humbo's goal comes off his knee, right?
Yeah,
Think about it.
Right.
Think about it. All the wins. Let me. Do you want me, I know you want to wrap it up, but let me get all the games, right? He came in.
Yeah, I didn't even believe how those goals went in, bro.
He came in. His first game was which game? What was his first game? His first game was the 2-0 loss against. No, it was when we lost 2-1 in the cup. Yeah, we lost 2-1 in the cup to Upwell. Yeah, then we beat Olympiacos 1-0. Huh?
Yeah. Was his first game?
He was sent off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The next game was Olympiacos when Loizu poked it in when Besedin did something. Then we lost in the league 2-0 to Upwell. Then we beat them in the cup 2-0 with the penalty. Right. Garmi Odessa, last minute winner. a draw against Abuel, Panda's header, last 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Then we lost our Bolon 3-1 away.
Oh my
We beat
God,
Buff.
bro.
We beat Buffalo in the playoff when Buffalo played the second string team. We beat them 2-0 at home. Then we drew in the cup when we had 10 men. We lost to Ari 3-0 away in the home game when they had the overhead kicks. Yeah. Then we lost to Aek when he went 5 at the back. Yeah. We played Zaha as a right wing back. Right. We beat Buffalo in the cup, as I mentioned, with the goals, those 2 book goals. Then we drew with Abuel 0-0. Yeah. We lost our ball at home, which we were winning.
Yep.
Yeah, Uzoho made those saves.
Yep.
Then Buffalo 1-0 away with Lesiak's volley. But again, nothing game. Ari, we lost 1-0. We wanted them to win the title. All right, give them a blight. Then the cup final. So that was his legacy. Oh yeah, we lost to Aek on the final game of the season, which is Babuli's last game.
That's it, man. Yeah.
Right. So all those wins that we got, they were either smash and grab or meaningless games.
Smash and grab. Let's do this. Let's fight.
But bro,
No tactics.
I'm
Shout, gladiator.
I'm not exaggerating here. I'm telling you like it
I know.
is. I'm not here to shit on him, but these are the facts. Facts don't care about feelings, motherfucker. Yeah? Right. Let's go with this season. Yeah? Forget the fucking preseason games. Bullshit. Right? We lose to Ari in the Super Cup. Convincingly at that. We just about beat Gabala. That had 16 new players. Right? We beat them in the home game. We beat them in the home game. Fine, convincingly. We beat Midtjylland, which was probably his best result as far as I'm concerned.
1-0.
Performance.
Yeah.
I will give him that because he got his spot on that day.
Yeah.
All right, the second leg, they smashed us because we were down to 10 men. Again, mentality.
German ducks.
Salamina whooped them 4-0, even though at 1-0 with 11 men, it was sticky. Yeah?
Yep.
Then there's Gamiodissa. Then there's the Upwall game, which again, fuck knows how we won that one. Yeah? But we won it. I'll give him his flowers. Oh, sorry, we beat Mayup as well in a friendly. If we want to count that. Yeah. 0-0 IL. 2-2 against Ari when we should have won that game. I'm sorry, should have won that game.
Yeah, I said it before.
Great pass Doxa. Yeah. And then obviously Ayers. So out of all these games, all these big wins that we've had against your Upwells in the cup, the cup final, I'd say Midtjylland, the 1-0, was the only game where I could say, boy, he fucking he showed his worth there.
Yeah,
the rest of them, you tell me.
Who's your football, man?
Before you came on, Stel, when we were talking, because we said we were going to do like a little review of Monia's season. I did say this to Stefano. I was like, we beat Nea, but they were down to 10 men. We drew to Gamiodissa, which was a disappointment. Abuel was just a ridiculous derby because of how many red cards there was. Ael, again, you can make excuses, but the first half we should have been battering them. What's the other one? After Aris, the first half an hour in particular, we played well, but then it just switched off.
Yep.
This is the thing that I was going to say that annoys me with this coach. It just seems like in stages we play really well, but it's not going to be prolonged period of time. It's always just short, and then we play shit for the rest of the game.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable the way he's carrying on, the way he plays. It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
It's not.
People tell me, right? This is a great one. Someone told me the other day off air, right? So someone messaged me on Instagram. Yeah, but look at the amount of possession that we have. What?
Yeah.
What?
And?
I'll give you this analogy, right? I'll use my daughter. This isn't like child abuse. It's just an analogy. I've never done this, right? Imagine my daughter is really hungry, right? My daughter's really hungry, right? And she wants an apple. There's one more apple left in the house, right? She's really hungry. So she's the opposition. I'm omonoia. I grab the apple and I'm 6 foot and I put my hand in the air and I'm holding the apple for 20 minutes. She ain't biting that apple, is she? Yeah?
No.
But neither am I. Because my neck can't reach up to my hand. So that's effectively what it is. We're holding on to the ball, but we're not doing anything. But no one else can get the ball off us. But we're not doing anything with it either. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right? But like I said, this coach is a passion merchant, right? And I keep saying this. And yes, again, he's got us victories. He's written us in history, winning the cup. It's okay. I'll give him that. I'll give him all the flowers he wants for the victories. But none of them, apart from one, I could say, all right, you did a fucking job here. None of them, bro. None of them. And these are facts. It's not me exaggerating. I've just given you every game one by one. One by one.
Yeah.
Now, look, if you want to disagree, fine, disagree. But give me a reason why you disagree. Because
Bro, look. Yeah, go on.
No.
All right.
No,
Bro, look at... I'll give you another example. And, okay, this is me comparing elite football with us. And look at Klopp. But look at Klopp. I'm a big fan of him. But he's a passion merchant as well. But look how he implements his team. Look how he deploys his tactics on the pitch. And look how he goes out there and smashes teams. Look how bro, over the years, what he has done, the trophies he's won. Bro, he's another passion merchant. He shouts, he does this here,
Right.
there.
Well, let me tell you something.
Look at him, bro.
Forget the tactical side of things. Jurgen Klopp's players run at least 8 kilometers a game.
They will die for him.
They run at least 8 kilometers a game.
Yeah.
How long do you think? What's the average of our players? What do you think? They're bender at best.
Yeah.
So anyway, listen. You want to wrap it up? I could go on all day about this shit, man. It's just
no problem.
I just think we can be better off with the players that we have. I personally I don't think the players in terms of ability, all right, some of them can't trap a bag of sand, yeah, but in terms of ability, they should be up there, and they are in the top 6 for now. But mark my words, if we had someone like Milojevic, right, who will play a pragmatic system and bore the shit out of you, but he'll get points, he'll get results, and don't forget, the only reason them lot didn't win the league last season is because of all the injuries that they had. That's it. That's it. Fact.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right. Well, thank you, Stel, for coming on. Appreciate that.
Bro. Thank you for having me.
No, don't be silly. You're more than welcome, and we'll do this again sometimes.
Yeah,
Funny enough, we've spoken more about Omonoia than the Cyprus game. That just shows how much nobody gives a shit. Anyway, good night, everybody, and we'll see you soon again. Thank you.
Safe.
They finished.
No, it's still live here.